Yo, in business, if you say you're gonna be somewhere, fucking be there. If you say you're gonna be, keep in communication with motherfuckers. Let motherfuckers know what's going on. Don't be all fucking flaky and shit. Like, if you say you're gonna be somewhere for a fucking presentation, fucking be there. Because the people giving the presentation, man, we got fucking families to feed, and we're waiting on you. We're setting aside time out of our fucking days to cater to you and to serve you. When we don't have to do that, you know what I'm saying? But you saying you're gonna show up and you don't fucking show up, that's fucking insulting. It's like, well, what the fuck happened? What the fuck is going on? We got families to feed. We got people fucking counting on us. So we can't just be out here, and you saying you're gonna do this and do that. And I mean, if you're not gonna be there, say, hey man, can we schedule another time? That's cool. No fucking problem. But don't just leave us fucking hanging. I'm sending motherfuckers emails, not getting a fucking response, not getting a fucking response, not getting a fucking response. Send them another email. Hey man, what's going on? No fucking response. Visit them in person. Oh yeah, I saw your emails. Why didn't you fucking email me back if you saw my fucking emails? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is going on here? Anyways, man, like this shit is a moving target, man. It takes a thick skin and a whole lot of persistence because people just don't keep their fucking word, man. They got all these other agendas and all these other things to think about. They're not thinking about you. So with each person, it literally might take 20 fucking attempts just to get them in front of you and have them shut the fuck up so you can listen to you so you can explain exactly what you do. And then it might take another fucking 20 attempts to get the second meeting so they can move their fucking money. You know what I'm saying? Shit is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? That's with each new fucking person you speak to. But the good news is that over time, you do develop that thick skin. And, over time, the playing field begins to shift because you develop a quick process and a quick system of really just cutting to the chase right away because you've dealt with so many restaurant owners and so many restaurant managers and so many business owners to where you're working like clockwork, and they're at the point where they haven't seen many salesmen, many sales professionals, many consultants, but you have seen many of them, but they haven't seen many of you. So what happens is the power begins to shift because you've spoken to many, 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 many a motherfucking business owner, and you know their behavioral mechanisms, you know their orientations, you know their positions, you know what they're going to say. You've heard the same objections over and over and over again. They say the same fucking things. And this is how you become a professional. This is how you become elite. This is how you graduate from being a generalist to a specialist, and from a specialist to an expert. You know what I'm saying? And from an expert to an authority. So, a trusted authority. This is how you do it. This is the preparation process, man. It is what it is. It's kind of like doctors versus patients. Patients look at their doctors like, oh my goodness, you're an expert, you're a doctor. Like, trust in whatever the doctor says. Like, we hold our doctors in high regard and high esteem. But the doctors see thousands of patients. Mm. And now we have the doctors have seen thousands of patients. You know what I'm saying? So you as a patient, you're not special. But you as a patient perceive your doctor as special because you don't have many doctors. But the doctor has many patients. But they treat you the same. They make you feel special. But the doctor has the upper hand because they are in scarcity while you are in abundance. You know what I'm saying? Meaning that there's 1,000 of you. You feel me? And there's only not many of them. So there's a power shift there to where they have all the leverage over you because, you know, you're easy to find anywhere. But when you go in, you're like, oh my goodness, a doctor. Like even if you don't go and you not really don't fucking trust them, you still have to trust them because you never see a fucking doctor. Anyways, I hope this makes fucking sense. Peace and prosperity to the family. You know, y'all keep going in, you know what I'm saying? Business is not for the weak-hearted, man. It takes persistence. You know, it might take 10 approaches just to meet the guy that you need to schedule a meeting with, and it might take 5 attempts to schedule that fucking meeting, and it might take 3 attempts to present the information to him so he understands it, and it might take 3 more attempts to close the guy. So you just keep going, you feel me? Like, just keep going. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? When people say, no, I'm not interested, you leave them alone for 12 months, and then you return 1 year later, and you check up on them. You give them a year. You give them a whole year. You know what I'm saying? If they say they're not interested, you know, you give them a year, and you follow up with them a year later. You know? So peace and prosperity to the family.